down to 2. Fate's call comes down though. They're going to see what they can do, but it's not going to work. That's first blood going over to Dom as he pulls back the feathers, and BDD just scatters them to the wind. That flash was brutal on top of 3 people. The charm lands though, and BDD maybe bit off a little more than he alone could chew. But thankfully, and he gets the shield as he completes the Seraphs at the time. That was ludicrous. He still dies, but... So BDD and Close are both building towards the Leandres. He finds 3 bros, thought they'd set up a trap, but who is trapping who? As they're all just in the grave. The equalizer goes down onto a rock, so it's not necessarily where it wants to be, but Morgan, he is also not where he wants to be. The Ambessa will be taken down. Dom is just, Cuz is dodging stuff and knocking people into the air. Croco going to be on the worst end of that one. Great wall placement once again here for BDD, but they haven't killed anyone just yet. Croco does have a bailout, but unfortunately not going to get bailed out for this one. It was just a little bit too expensive. Bull. He doesn't have an arm guard or anything like that. He just looks to cook this wave, and so the bros, they grab themselves a pick.
But they're going to lose their mid-inner, I think.
Morgan, public execution is on the table. There's a quickness though, across 3. He's so charming, is this Peter guy. As out goes Croco, Dom going to follow him though. That's going to be his first kill. Bull trying to pop off in this fight, but Dom is untouched, unfettered, and KT will just mow them down. Quickness. Oh, the combo of Cuz and Peter is so beautiful to watch, as Perfect is just burning them alive. Bull not going to get bailed out of this one, and Polo is going to have to leave his 80 carry. I think this is just going to be a clean ace here for KT. Bro, just thinking about getting towards game number 2. And the smite in the air. What the heck? LeBron Cuz? That was so sick.
He snaps his fingers and people die.
Yeah, that's exactly how that one goes. Kind of like Jet Li from that movie where he was the Monkey King.
This game, I really thought was going to be a lot more interesting than it was, but Peter and Cuz said just another day, just another KT win. And this team just seems like it gets better and better. It's aging super well, just like that Bottle BDD Classic that every KT fans keep.
Who is now going to have to deal with everything being thrown at him. Almost hits Meganar, but does not. Teleports coming in from all over the place, but this one for KT is looking worrying. BDD really wanted to kill Polu. Let's see whether he can get him, and the answer is probably not, ladies and gentlemen.
And 2 TPs for BDD back to...
But I feel sorry for the Hexbladers. Maybe they're learning a thing or 3, though. As Peter is also learning some stuff, as he has an unbreakable will. But that's going to wear off. There's the flash, Tibbers. All right. Closer will be able to shift some sands, though. Tibbers chasing after him, but in goes Croco. That paranoia is working out. Hexblade value, baby, is Cuz looking for some resets. Dom in amongst 3 people as Cuz is now transformed. And this is not the same KT that I was witnessing in game 1.
No, it is certainly not. And some claps, some cheering.
Oh, we are no more Bedge.
I mean, Morty,
valuable soul this time around.
He doesn't even have to TP. He's got ult. He's walking down. KT really playing with fire here.
Well, this one is likely to be a... Never mind, not a 50-50, as the train is a little late to the station. Peter is going to interrupt. Closer on a flank angle. As now Bull off to the side, but BDD actually in a great position in this one. The headbutt out of the Scion, but right on top of BDD is unfortunate, so he's going to die. Perfect still looking for something more, and now in for a penny, in for a pound, say KT, as Morgan is just cutting them down where they stand. A true lumberjack is this man, as Bull off to the side with the curtains. He's going to call this fight over.
Did I just watch the same fight twice, basically?
Yeah.
Lord Series, raise up 50 CS, same thing as here we go.
All right, well, nowhere near Meganar, and that looks like Perfect should be dying, but Croco going to be going down as well. Morgan running out of buttons here as Cuz, with 1 reset already put down, is now looking to try and escape, is able to get himself out of the way. Did say that it's unlosable for the bros. So bro fans, you know who to blame if indeed it is losable in the end.
Nice sidestep, but he may still be in trouble.
Yeah, that heartbreak is heartbreaking, ladies and gentlemen, as he just face plants. Right, he was trying to get into the little bird bath. Yeah, see a little bird bath thing that was there?
I see the duck.
I mean, that's what used to be in every single chat forever, as Hook is going to catch Cuz, and he's sandwiched. Down he goes, cut down like a tree. Emperor's Divide onto Peter. Headbutts his way back over. Chains of Corruption to try and keep the cow alive, but he's knocked up and anchored back in once more. Is it an overextension? The answer's no. The Bros can do whatever they want, ladies and gentlemen. That's a double kill.
Maybe you got a 5-man Tibbers. Maybe there's a way, but otherwise...
Well, there's another ult. I don't know what the timing is, but it sounds pretty good for the Hex Platers as it's a double kill on top of it.
Are you a secret Hex Plater? You're like...
No, I am unbiased.
Can Flash Smite.
Well, there's a Paranoia. As they just dive on in, that is going to be Doctarm going down. He's not allowed to play the game. Into the backline goes Closer, finds BDD and delivers him. Peter going to be the last one to go down as the Bros just massacre KT. A triple kill for the Hex Plater extraordinaire.
They utilize their vision control incredibly well all game long, from start to finish the top side of the map, and here they can't see anything, and they saw it way too late that they were going to get nearly fully wiped. And Bro, bouncing back after a one-sided game one that really didn't fill you with a lot of hope, but we are going the full distance.
Another absolutely beautiful anchor there. 0-0-19 for 18. Sorry, I can't count. 0-0-18 for Polo on this Nautilus as the Bros looking for even more. Peter's just like, I'm relevant. Please turn around and hit me. And they're not going to do so. They are focused on taking this Nexus down. Maybe they shouldn't be. Never mind. President Polu's there, able to get that last anchor shot in. So the Bros, they do bring us to the non-cringe, all hype, except no hype, Game 6. Towards this top side, and oh dear, that door is facing the wrong way, and that is special delivery of the troll as well. That Subjugate running, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Getting some of that health back, but it's not going to be enough, and KT just lose their jungler with 0 response. Closer putting on so much pressure, and the Bros have just said, no, we are doing things this game.
Here comes the wave.
Yeah, there is the bullet time, and nothing that Peter could do about that one. As BDD doesn't have very many minions around for the Bros, and they use all of their health bars. And they do not manage to take him down. There it is, finally, Croco. Flash forward, Realm Warp to get them into the backline as Closer is the target here for KT. They should be able to take him down as Morgan throws the ram in, but it just sails by. And there's the flash. King's Tribute also giving Cuz all of his health bar back, and that is a very cute house being put down. It is scary, especially if you're a Polu fan.
Yeah, those blinking
Gravity well not going to quite work as the teleport comes in from the on. Croco going to engage into the backline as well as Doctarm with the 90 caliber net, but the Arcane Storm will take him down. The bottom lane eviscerated, and they should be able to get themselves an Ocean Dragon. Yeah, well now they're looking for BDD. There's the flash out. Solar Flare does not find Croco at all as Peter gets into the backline, interrupts the bullet time very nicely, but Closer is free hitting. In comes Perfect. He's going to try and disrupt this Victor, and Croco goes down. The war of attrition being won here from KT because a man comes in with a big hammer and smacks down the damage dealers. All right, Morgan.
Let's subjugate him.
Yeah, so
fight him.
This is what we were talking about. The pillar goes up. He was waiting for the searing charge, and yeah, Morgan does take a while, but he does go down.
Pillar is bigger than yours.
Oh yeah, it actually is too. Yeah. BDD looks for Croco in that side lane, or at least towards the side here as Morgan gets engaged on, and that's kind of good for the Bros. Down goes the Jace, that's a lot of their damage, but there goes the Ornn. The front line's gone, and BDD is a monster. He's in amongst 4 people, and he likes those odds as Closer gonna get taken down to half and then finished off as Doctarm gets the headshot, and you thought you were getting away, Polu. That is not the way. It's Bull, it's your birthday. It was your birthday yesterday, so we'll let you live. And not really too many good things happened. It's a very big Arcane Storm.
Well, I mean, the Nexus is still alive.
Yeah, it ain't over. Dagon's breathing, as we can see. BDD looking for a battle as the ram flies by. The Gravity Well is doing a whole bunch of work as Closer. He can go into stasis as well. And that's so much damage onto Doctarm. He's stunned for about 16 years. As Polu's going to get... No, never mind. They stun him up. And down goes Cuz.
That was perfect.
He runs really fast, but there's Grand Starfall. Cuz didn't know that he was the target, as he is going to get stunned up. The subjugation is almost working. Into the backline goes Perfect, though. He shuts down Bull, and he gets another to the skies, and that's exactly where he's sending the Bros. The headshots are raining in as Doctarm will be unanswered, flashing after Morgan. Where is your lord now? Well, he's in the death chamber as KT are looking for the win, and Croco head in hand. Oh, man.
Oh, man, what a play from Perfect, though. The perfect angle finds Bull in the back line there. Totally.
And Wolf, I thought AI was going to be the end of casting, but I think it was actually perfect. Because that play, I think, solidified his position in the top lane.
I thought it was going to take a few more years for AI to actually take over casting, but I also thought it might be a few more seasons before Perfect solidified his position. But I think maybe you're right, that was the moment. As, man, we have not really seen this guy pull out the Jace too often, but in this game, he crushed